let LeBron James get away with this one. Not this one. This was classic snaky, fakey LeBron James.
I would probably be targeting the Memphis Grizzlies as a trade partner for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah.
Made deals. You've influenced deals being made. You've been accused of influencing deals that have been made. And we all know you're attached at the hip to LeBron James. So when you say something about something that directly impacts LeBron James, that is going to be the assumption, whether fair or unfair. And Rich Paul is entirely too smart not to know that.
If LeBron wants to be the third wheel, that's fine. But LeBron is saying maximize my chance of winning a championship right here, right now, when in fact he's the odd man out because the Lakers have made it clear they don't want him back.
The NBA world just blew up. And no, it wasn't because of a buzzer beater or a highlight dunk. This was something else. Something calculated. Something very LeBron James. Rich Paul, LeBron's agent, business partner, and closest ally, went on his podcast and suggested the Lakers should trade Austin Reaves for Jaren Jackson Jr. That alone set the league on fire. Then LeBron was asked about it, and suddenly he played innocent. He acted like it had nothing to do with him, like he was completely removed from the idea. But Skip Bayless isn't buying it. Not for a second. And honestly, neither should you.
Is now trying to run the Lakers and run Austin Reaves out of town and out of his way so he can get more touches, more shine, more minutes alongside Luka.
Let's break down what's really happening in Los Angeles, because this isn't just drama. It's a textbook example of passive-aggressive power moves from the so-called king. That here's what actually happened. Rich Paul went on his brand new podcast, a podcast that only exists because LeBron wanted it to, and casually dropped a bomb. He said the Lakers should go after Jaren Jackson Jr. from Memphis, and the price to get him Austin Reaves.
I would probably be targeting the Memphis Grizzlies as a trade partner for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah. That'd be a great fit.
I would.
For whom?
Well, that's the thing. Because you got to figure out the package. This comes with
Austin Reaves.
This comes with a very unemotional attachment because Austin is beloved, which he should be.
But he's about to get paid.
He's an underdog. If you put all the money into just the backcourt, and then you're kind of like your flexibility is restricted going forward to fill out the rest of the team, then that's kind of like riding when you used to have the training wheels on your bike, but the one training wheel is off and it kind of leans. That's kind of like that.
Rich Paul is basically telling Lakers fans to be unemotional about Austin Reaves. Be unemotional about a guy who's been clutch. A guy who helped save the season when LeBron and AD were out. A guy who bleeds purple and gold. Be unemotional about AR-15? Seriously? And here's the real twist. When LeBron was asked about Rich Paul's comments, he immediately backed away. Hands up. Distance created. Not me, he said. That's Rich. He's his own man. That response raised a lot of eyebrows.
You all know by now, Rich is his own man, and what Rich says is not a direct reflection of me and how I feel. And I hope people know that. I hope people know that, and if they're not sensible to know that, then I don't know what to tell them.
Zero conversations. His own man. Please, if you believe that, I've got a championship ring to sell you. From LeBron's 2011 finals against Dallas. Oh, wait. He doesn't have one from that series because he choked. Skip Bayless saw it coming immediately, and he didn't hold back.
Let LeBron James get away with this one. Not this one. It was classic, snaky, fakey LeBron James. And this all started when his longtime agent and business partner, Rich Paul, on his new podcast, suddenly said the Lakers should trade Austin Reaves for Jaren Jackson Jr. What? Obviously, LeBron knew he was going to get asked about it, and when he was asked about it, he said, don't look at me. Rich is his own man. He speaks only for himself. His opinions are his, mine are mine.
Snaky, fakey LeBron James. That's what Skip called him. And honestly, he's not wrong. Now let's talk about Rich Paul. This is the guy who was selling jerseys out of the back of his car when LeBron discovered him. No college degree, no agent experience, no qualifications, nothing. Fast forward, and he runs Clutch Sports, one of the most powerful agencies in the NBA, representing over 200 players with contracts worth more than $1 billion to D. Oh, you really think he built that empire on his own? Without LeBron's influence? Without LeBron recruiting clients and pulling strings behind the scenes? Jason Whitlock went there on his show, and he didn't hold anything back.
Rich Paul has gotten delusional. As LeBron James' career is coming to an end, and LeBron James has clearly lost power and leverage in the NBA and with the Lakers, Rich Paul actually thinks his agency and his brand and his relationship with Adele and all that, Rich Paul is feeling himself.
Rich Paul is feeling himself, dating Adele, hosting a podcast, running things, and now he thinks he can freelance, make his own calls, throw Austin Reaves under the bus without consequences. But here's the truth. This isn't Rich Paul going rogue. This is LeBron using Rich Paul as his mouthpiece. That's what LeBron does. He manipulates. He schemes. He moves in the shadows while keeping up the image of the perfect teammate, the ultimate leader, the nicest guy in the league. That it's all an act. And Skip Bayless? He called it exactly right.
If somebody close to you speaks publicly, if it's your mother or your wife or your agent, if they speak for you publicly, they are speaking from you publicly. That's the golden rule, from you publicly. This came from LeBron. I don't care what he's...
That's the oldest rule in the book. When your agent speaks, he's speaking for you. LeBron knows it. Rich Paul knows it. Lakers fans know it. And yet LeBron still had the audacity to stand in front of cameras and say, "Don't look at me. Don't look at him." Are you serious? This is the same guy who got David Blatt fired. The same guy who pushed Cleveland to trade for Kevin Love. The same guy who orchestrated the Anthony Davis trade that gutted the Lakers' future. The same guy who's basically been running GM-level moves for 2 decades. And now we're supposed to believe he had nothing to do with Rich Paul suggesting a trade for Austin Reaves? Please, here's what makes it even worse. Austin Reaves has been phenomenal for the Lakers. Clutch, versatile, earned every bit of his spot, undrafted, fought his way onto the roster, and became one of the most beloved players in Los Angeles. When LeBron and AD were out, who carried the team? Austin Reaves. Who made the big shots in crunch time? Austin Reaves. Who plays with heart, hustle, and IQ night in and night out? Austin Reaves. But LeBron sees him as a threat. At 41 and in year 23, LeBron isn't the undisputed alpha anymore. AD is the Lakers' best player. And when Austin is healthy, the team is better with him and AD on the court than with LeBron. That eats at LeBron. It bruises his ego. He can't handle being the third wheel. He can't accept that a former undrafted kid from Arkansas might be more clutch than he's ever been. Skip Bayless tore LeBron apart on this very point.
The man born without a clutch gene is pushing for the big man that right now doesn't have a clutch gene because he has been horrible in the clutch for a not very good team in Memphis, obviously.
Think about the irony. LeBron James, 4-6 in the finals, one of the worst clutch performers in NBA history, wants to trade away the Lakers' most clutch player for Jaren Jackson Jr., who's been statistically one of the worst clutch performers this season. That tells you everything you need to know. This isn't about winning. It's about ego. LeBron wants more touches, more shine, more control. He wants Austin out of the way so he can be AD's primary sidekick without competition. Selfish. Calculated. Vintage LeBron. Here's what's really happening. LeBron is pressuring the Lakers front office. He's using Rich Paul to plant the idea publicly, hoping fans and media run with it, hoping Jeannie Buss folds under the pressure and makes the trade. But Austin Reaves' agent isn't having it. Before a recent game, he confronted Rich Paul directly, laying down the truth because he knows exactly what's going on. LeBron is trying to run his client out of town. And good for him. Someone needed to stand up to this manipulation. The Lakers extended AD. They didn't extend LeBron. They know who their future is. Spoiler alert, it's not a 41-year-old forward who can't play defense consistently and disappears in clutch moments that LeBron is desperate. He wants one more ring to prop up his GOAT narrative. He knows he's 4-6 in the finals. He knows he's not Michael Jordan. His legacy is built on longevity and stats, not championship dominance. So now he's trying to manipulate the roster again, push a young star out, and control another franchise. But this time, it might not work. Skip Bayless called it. This is classic snaky LeBron. Passive-aggressive, manipulative, cowardly. Rich Paul didn't go rogue. LeBron planted the seed. LeBron approved the message. He's hoping Lakers Nation forces the trade. Austin Reaves deserves better. AD deserves better. Lakers fans deserve better. Austin and AD are the future. LeBron is the past. The sooner the Lakers accept that, the sooner they can build something sustainable. Don't let LeBron run Austin out of town. Don't let him destroy another young star's career for selfish legacy chasing. Call it what it is: manipulation, ego, desperation. That's not greatness. That's just sad.